He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Cop the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Taking a shot on the first play. That's complete inside the 35. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with a West Virginia rookie. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Young looking to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On the ready.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Got his man. This is McMillan.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air on first down. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Down. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. That's good for a Panthers first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hut, go. Hut.
On first down, they'll run. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ready.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Here's Brooks. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Go. 50.
Out of the gun, Young. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Baker now off the play fake. He's got a man left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing, Baker. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Danger, Case. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Irvin here from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Cuts, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready, set, go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Brought in right side. Still has some space inside the 35. And he takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So the pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. Ball is caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you got.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack back on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Headed out right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And working a couple yards past the line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Austin McNamara will kick this away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
He's got it on the bootleg. Finds his back complete. And this one doesn't go far.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Second down now, they need 7.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Young to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready, ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
5-yard line.
Here we go. Set, go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
ready. Blue, 32, set.
Young to throw here on third. Into the hands of Leggett. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
52, blue, set.
First down, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Hand off on second and short. And they take him down right along the 30. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Hut, go. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to him. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
5, 97, come on, set, go, set.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready up.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Set, ready. Ready.
Air it out on third. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Ready. Rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
Fourth down, Young. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Regular. 180. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Now That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. Irving gets it on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, second down. Here's Baker to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Young. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Young working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Working quickly here. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it downs from 37.
Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. Breaks through and breaks away. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
10-yard loss brings up 2nd and 20 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down.
Down. 45. White. Set hot.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
On the double.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, set, go. 60 red. 60 red. Check pink. Opposite. Green. Set, go.
Now we get to Brooks, coming left. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete, and maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. York knocks it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucks have the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He'll get it to Gavin Bartholomew. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Mitchell again. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Running for it, here's Irving. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Okay, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
He's got it. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers tie this game up. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And they'll take the lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, here's Young. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Play action now. Young. Rex reels it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. We've set it down from 37.
Set. Red. 22 meters. Punt.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Come on.
Throw here, 3rd down. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Hey, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, Boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. It doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Kings!
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. On the left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running left, this is Irving. Jukes away from one. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Baker now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push the lead to 2 scores now. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Well, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
1 interception, like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Now motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. It's complete to Prather. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Desperation time here. He's got Prather for the completion. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Complete to Caden Prather. A gain of 13 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st down, here's Baker. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180!
Baker throwing again. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has this down to the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. Complete to Mitchell. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Kings!
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
33.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Real. 180! Watch.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Oh, and that's not gonna do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. At the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Down. Ready. Hut.
They'll run here on 1st down. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Set, go.
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready?
4th down, Young throwing. And he put everything he's got behind it. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers at a 2-score deficit. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
33, 180.
Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Regular.
A gain of 13 yards.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Mayfield to throw again. Complete out to the right side. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Mayfield now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To throw. Jump off caught by his back. Mitchell with 1st down and more. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Panthers secure that kick. a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. First down now, ball at the 33.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Hut. Set.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, they're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. 10 black. Set, hut. Ready.
They're gonna pass it here. And that one's behind him, that's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Fight. White. Red, hut.
Back to throw. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. It's complete to Colt. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Alert! Up close! Good. Real. 180! What's up?
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Hey, 133! What's up?
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Good. 180! What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Finds his man over the middle. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Good. 20! Point it right. What's up?
Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So on to decide the game. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Charlotte.